We're in section 1.4. We're at the bottom of page 1 for the notes. The instructions for these examples are: use each given algebraic expression to answer the following questions. So they're going to give you an expression, meaning there's no equal sign. Then you're going to answer these 4 questions, and it has to do with the terminology that we were just looking at the top of the page. So the first question is, how many terms are there in the algebraic expression? Then we're going to look at what is the numerical coefficient in front of the term, the number in front of the variables. What is the constant term, any number that stands alone without any variables? Does the algebraic expression contain like terms? And finally, if so, what are the like terms? So let's look at question A here. How many terms? Okay, so what we're looking for is the plus sign here separates the how many terms. So there's our plus sign. So we've got 1, 2. So there are 2 terms. So our answer to A is 2 terms. And then what is the numerical coefficient of the first term? So we want to know the coefficient of the first term. And the first term as they gave it to us, I'm just going to copy it again here, 9x plus 4. This is the first term. So the coefficient of that is the number in front, so that answer is going to be 9. 9 is the number in front of the variable in the first term of this expression. Okay. Next question. What is the constant term? Okay. So again, as we look at 9x plus 4, the constant term is the one that stands alone here. So for C, the answer is 4. Pardon me. Does the algebraic expression contain like terms? So this is a yes or no question. So I'll recopy it again. 9x plus 4. One of them has a x. One term has an x. One of them has no variable. So they have to have exactly matching variables, including the exponent of the variables. They have to be exactly matching for it to be like terms. So the answer to D here is no. No like terms. And because of that, we can't answer the following thing. If so, what are the like terms? That one's not applicable because there aren't any like terms. So let's do the same thing with number 4 here. How many terms are there in the algebraic expression? So as we recopy it here, x plus 6 plus 7x, these plus signs separate the terms. And so you've got 1, 2, 3. So our answer to A is 3 terms. Part B, what is the numerical coefficient of the first term? So the way this is written here, x plus 6 plus 7x, this is the first term right here in front, and it's x. Well, the question is the coefficient of that first term. Coefficient means the number in front. Any ideas on that? It's that we don't see it. I think math people just in general don't like to waste ink or paper space or time. We tend to be very efficient seeking people. So instead of saying 1x, we'll just say x. So that number is there, we just don't see it, and so the coefficient is 1. And then what is the constant term? So we look for what is the standalone number without any variable attached to it, and that's going to be 6. So our answer to C is 6. And does the algebraic expression contain like terms? Let's copy it again here, x plus 6 plus 7x. So we're looking for matching variables here. I've got an x in the first term. I also have an x in the third term, and they are exactly matching, including any exponents that might be there. Exactly matching. By the way, when you don't see the exponent, it's an exponent of 1. So it's always when the variables exact, the exponents are an exact match to each other as well of the variable. So it does have like terms, so we're going to say yes. And if so, what are the like terms? Well, they are going to be x and 6. 7x. Okay, if we were to combine that, we would end up with 8x, and we'll practice that a little bit too. Here is one for you to try. You're going to answer all 4 of those questions with this one, number 6, and we'll be back. Alright, hopefully you had a chance to try that on your own. Pause the video if you still need more time, of course. And the answers that you should get are A is 3, B is 8, C is 1, and D is no. They are not like terms. We're moving on to page 2.